What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. And today I want to talk about something that you guys might have seen, you guys might have not seen, but I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it by now, and that is the unveiling of the Nintendo Switch Lite. Yeah, so we've been getting rumors about the Nintendo Switch Lite for a couple months now, and we're also getting rumors of something called the Nintendo Switch Pro. But that's not the topic of this video. Today we're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch Lite and who should be getting this handheld device. So without further delay, let's dive right in. So first things first, I'm going to start off with pricing. So the Nintendo Switch Lite starts off at $199 rather than $299 for the original Nintendo Switch. Next up, you're getting a smaller display. So the Nintendo Switch Lite has a 5.5 inch 720p or HD display, and Nintendo Switch, the original, has a 6.2 inch HD, not full HD, just HD display. Now if you think about the name Nintendo Switch, it's a handheld gaming portable system, but it's also a normal gaming system where you can dock it and use it on your TV. And that's not the thing with Nintendo Switch Lite. You can't dock it on a dock and use it on your TV. It's just, let's say a Nintendo 2DS. It's just one system. And I guess it's easier for kids, so one big part, they're not going to be able to lose like those Joy-Cons if they were separate. But it just kills the whole thing of the Switch name. It doesn't really make sense, but they're still bringing it out. So what can you do? And since the Switch Lite is one big body and there's no Joy-Cons, separate Joy-Cons, games that include the necessity of using those Joy-Cons, you're going to have to buy them separately and then you can use it from there. So let's say you buy Pokemon Let's Go. I know that you need Joy-Cons for those games, so you're going to have to buy separate Joy-Cons and then you'll be able to fully use the game to its maximum capacity. So I don't have a Nintendo Switch or a Nintendo Switch Lite, and up until the Nintendo Switch Lite unveiling, I wasn't even keeping up with rumors that much, but I was thinking about getting a Nintendo Switch. I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna save up some money and then go for a Nintendo Switch. The Lite was revealed and I was, at first I'm like, yo, this is pretty cool, and for its price tag, I think I might go for a Nintendo Switch Lite. But then when they took out the feature of it using it as a dock, it kind of killed the whole thing, because I'm not going to be outside all the time and I just want to sit down and play my Nintendo Switch when I'm relaxed on a bigger screen. So that kind of killed the whole vibe for me for getting it. The price tag is still really good, but other than that, personally, it's not for me. So I'm probably going to end up getting a Nintendo Switch. Now, if they also bring out a Nintendo Switch Pro before the end of 2019, I think I might end up going with that. I don't know the exact specs about that, and that's not going to be detailed in this video. But if that does come out, then I'll probably get that instead of the original Nintendo Switch. Now, something cool about the Nintendo Switch Lite is since it's one body, but it actually brings back the original D-pad that the Nintendo Switch doesn't have. It just has the 4 buttons. It doesn't have the D-pad. So that's a good plus about the Switch Lite. Now the big question is, should you buy it? Now, obviously I didn't go much into specs about the Switch Lite and the comparison and the difference between the Nintendo Switch, but we're gonna clear it up and see who this device is for. So first things first, Nintendo Switch Lite is definitely for younger kids, for kids who lose things often, and for kids who aren't big into gaming on their TV. So portable gaming, that if it was me when I was 10, I'd probably end up getting the Nintendo Switch Lite. So it's recommended for younger kids, and it comes out with 3 different colors rather than the one color of the Nintendo Switch. So it comes out with a yellow, a gray, and turquoise color, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Second is for people on a price budget. So if you're saying that that $300 price tag for the original Switch is too much and you can give up the sacrifices, then the Nintendo Switch Lite is for you. So you're cutting $100 and basically the big thing you're losing is that dock feature. But other than that, you're making a couple sacrifices here and there, but it's not going to be, significant. The thing is, it's still portable. Like, you can throw it in your backpack, but I still feel like it's not going to be able to fit in your pocket. It's just going to stand out like a sore thumb. And I actually miss those times when I throw in my Game Boy in my pocket and I just go around. But with the Nintendo Switch, and if you buy the Switch Lite, I feel like it's going to be too big for that, and you're just going to end up throwing it in your backpack. And it's just, I miss those days when gaming was much smaller, much more portable. The Switch Lite isn't the real definition of portable. Now, when you're buying games for Nintendo Switch Lite, remember this: the Switch Lite doesn't support games that use motion. It does, but it doesn't. So if you don't have those extra Joy-Cons, you can't use those games that include some sort of motion. So let's say Pokemon Let's Go, you're going to catch a Pokemon, so you're going to have to use that Joy-Con to, throw that Pokeball. And if you don't have those Joy-Cons, well, you're kind of out of luck. So keep that in mind. But when you're buying a Nintendo Switch game, on the back of the game, it'll show whether you'll need Joy-Cons or not, whether it's motion censored or not, things like that. So recommended for kids, for younger kids, recommended for people on a price budget. Who else is it recommended for? And number 3 is, if you're a diehard Nintendo fan and you already have Nintendo Switch and every other gaming system that Nintendo came out with, then you're probably going to get the Nintendo Switch Lite just to check it out. But because why? You're a diehard Nintendo fan, so that's number 3. And you can also add the type of people who just like the ability of being portable and I guess smaller, because it does have a smaller display, but you're not losing too much. 5.5, 6.2. I definitely recommend the bigger display on Nintendo Switch. You're getting more real estate on that, but what can you do? The question is, who is this device not meant for? And first of all, that's me right here. But people who are really true gamers that sit down on their couch and play on the TV, or they just don't like portable gaming systems, Nintendo Switch is a bit more powerful than the original than the Switch Lite. So that's definitely not for hardcore gamers. People that don't care about the price tag, that say $300 isn't much of a difference, then that's not for you. The Switch Lite is not for you either. And people who just can't do it with just that one body. People who can't do it without docking it and using it on your TV. The Switch Lite is not for you. Don't get me wrong, Nintendo Switch Lite, it's a nice concept and a nice device. But the thing that kind of confuses me is the naming. So Nintendo Switch is, like I said earlier in the video, you can switch from using it as a portable device to using it as a normal gaming system where you just place it on the dock and use it on your TV. But Switch Lite, you can just use it in its portable mode. Like, you can't dock it, which is, it doesn't make sense with the name, but oh well. It's still a nice addition, and I'm pretty sure it's going to sell really well. So I did mention the Nintendo Switch Pro a couple times in the video, and it's been rumored for a couple of months. Now we don't know if it's actually true or not, but if it is, then it might come out within the next couple of months, or it might come out next year, or we just might get a refreshed model of the original Nintendo Switch. Either way, if it does or doesn't come out anytime soon, you're still good with the original Nintendo Switch, and now with the Nintendo Switch Lite added to the family, you've got more options. Anyway, everybody, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to comment down below, Superman that like button, because with the more interactions we get with each and every video, it gets to more people. So each and every video gets to more people, and it just helps out the channel a lot. And also, be sure to Superman that subscribe button. Until next time, everybody, and until the next video, this is MTG.